Relationships between fractions, decimals, and percents. Let's start off by changing a fraction into a percent. We have the example 7 1/3. We first must make that into a decimal. 1 divided by 3 plus 7. I go to my calculator. 1 divided by 3 plus 7 equals, and I get a repeating decimal which I will round off. I am then going to move my decimal point 2 places to the right, which means I've multiplied by 100 to get 733%. So to change a fraction into a percent, I must first make the decimal, then move that decimal point 2 places to the right, which means I've multiplied by 100. Our second example is to take 35% and change it back into a decimal. If we have 35%, the decimal point is actually after the 35. We're going to move that decimal point 2 places to the left, giving us 0.35. If you were going to do that on the calculator, 35%, if you took your 35 and you divided by 100, you'll get 0.35, because moving the decimal point 2 places to the left is the same as dividing by 100. Example 3, we're going to take this percent, 340%, and change it into a fraction. The easiest way to do that is to first change it to a decimal by moving that decimal point 2 places to the left. 3.40. But I'm going to leave off that 0 because we know at this point the 0 at the end of the decimal place can be dropped. We now know that the whole number before the decimal point stays a whole number. There's one place after the decimal, that's 4/10. 4/10 can be simplified, so we can change 340% to 3 2/5.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workbook. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.